Rajkumar Hirani has proven himself to be one of the most capable and successful directors working in the Hindi film industry today. With films being a clever social commentary wrapped in a comforting blanket of comedy, Rajkumar Hirani has gained a massive fan following with his unique style. In this video, I will be ranking all 6 of Rajkumar Hirani's films according to my preference. Key phrase, my preference. At number 6, I have Dunki. Tonally and thematically, Dunki is all over the place. It lacks the sensible political commentary that Rajkumar Hirani is famous for, and the film doesn't do a good job at making the audience understand the motivations of these characters. All of this combined with an unnecessary sad ending make Dunki the weakest Rajkumar Hirani film. At number 5, I have Sanju. Sanju, if I watch it just as a film, severing its connections with the real world and the real life people it depicts, it is a phenomenal film with an incredible structure, pacing and acting. But unfortunately for the film, it is not a work of fiction. I mean, it is kind of a fiction considering the way real life events are twisted or straight up ignored. But it is still labeled as a biopic. Again, a lot of the information that is public knowledge was ignored by the film, not mentioned at all, or twisted to suit the narrative of the film, which, like I said, helps the characters in the film, but in the real world, the film comes across as an attempt to whitewash Sanjay Dutt's image. Which is why Sanju is ranked number 5th on this list, because it's certainly more entertaining and engaging than Dunki. At number 4, I have Lage Raho Munna Bhai. In no way is it a bad film. I believe that it's one of the finest films to come out of Bollywood. But the reason this film is on number 4 on this list is that the other 3 films are better than this. Lage Raho Munna Bhai is absolutely hilarious with some of my favorite movie moments of all time. Victor and his father's interaction and the whole Gandhigiri montage is absolute gold. But like I said, Rajkumar Hirani has much better films in his catalogue. At number 3, I have PK. Now, there are moments in this film which make mockery out of people's religious beliefs and sentiments, which I now understand considering that I have become much more religious than I was when I watched this film for the first time. And I can think of several ways in which all of those moments could have been changed without altering the story or the structure of the film. Or some things that could have been removed in order to not make a mockery out of something. But despite those moments, the theme of this film and what this film stands for is something that I really like. Like all of Rajkumar Hirani's films, PK is also hilarious, and no doubt PK is a very very unique film. Hence, it's on number 3 on this list. At number 2, I have 3 Idiots. There isn't a lot to be said about why 3 Idiots is considered as the best Rajkumar Hirani film. This film started a major conversation and was a pivotal film for a lot of people I know, as this was the film that changed their academic life and career. That hasn't been the case for me as of yet, but I still believe that the conversation that 3 Idiots started was a necessary one. And along with being an entertaining film, it's also a revolutionary film. But for me, it's not on number 1 because of nostalgia factor. Because at number 1, I have Munna Bhai MBBS. With a concept as offbeat as a gangster trying to be a doctor, to an execution that is so perfect that it revived the career of Sanjay Dutt, Munna Bhai MBBS is one of the best films I have ever watched. As a comedy, it's freaking hilarious. As a drama, it's intense. It's a masterfully crafted film which takes us on a journey, making us feel every human emotion. Rajkumar Hirani's debut film, in my eyes, is still his best work. Now, the reason I mentioned nostalgia factor is because I spent a major part of my childhood watching this film on Set Max with my family. Hence, the core memories that this film has given me also makes it a bit more special to me. With that, here was my ranking of all 6 of Rajkumar Hirani's films. Let me know if you agree or disagree with this, and let me know your thoughts about Rajkumar Hirani films in the comments below, and feel free to give me your own ranking. And for more stuff like this, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you are interested in watching similar content in Hindi, feel free to check out our podcast Pop Kulcha on the I button and in the pinned comment.
को हटा दे, क्या सेक्सिस्ट गाने को तो मैं कहा भाई इसका भाई की सेक्सिस्ट भाई, इसकी बीवी मोटी, इसका भी बड़ा काम है।
It's a masterfully crafted film. Bhand ke lo-